Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. I don't do heys very often, but it is Friday. So I'm excited just to be here and share just time with all of you guys. Now, we're back to talk about some Real Housewives of New York, ultimate girls trip kind of stuff. But I do want to start off with the positive. And the positive is I want you guys all to do a task for me. Going into this weekend, we have Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be out and about with family, friends, enjoying our loved ones, but pay somebody a compliment. Watch and see how that impacts their life and see if you can't pay it forward or if somebody doesn't give you a compliment. It's so infectious, and to make people feel good at a time right now when especially we're having, a hard time in our world, in our different communities, I think why not spread the love? Spread the love and spread the positivity. I'm all for it. Now, with that, we're not back to talk about spreading the love, but I want you to do it. However, we're back to talk about Real Housewives of New York's Dorinda Medley is blasting Brandi Glanville, accuses her of making fun of her loss, and Brandi's now firing back. Brandi, I understand you're the fire back queen, girl, but Dorinda Medley is not the one. Let's be clear. Okay, we have all the details on this and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you caught my interview with Tamra Judge, and it was last Wednesday, but when I was talking to her, I said, is there anything you can give us as like a tidbit from Ultimate Girls Trip? And she said, she was like, yes, one thing is Dorinda doesn't like people drinking in her rooms. Okay. Who could have been drinking in the room? I'm trying to think. All of the housewives drink, but my mind went to someone in particular. It was either Taylor Armstrong or Brandi Glanville, because she said somebody was a repeat offender. I was like, it has to be one of these two. Anyways, thank you to Reality Blurb for giving us another amazing article. From what we're hearing, on the second season of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, several fan favorites stayed at Dorinda Medley's infamous Bluestone Manor, and the house was the site of many Real Housewives of New York fights. Okay. During the trip, which hasn't aired yet, Brandi Glanville became friends with Vicki Gunvalson and Tamra Judge, and Andy Cohen recently promised, however, that season 2 will be more dramatic than the first, which was obviously set in Turks and Caicos. Now, on Brandi's podcast, Brandi Glanville Unfiltered, she spoke with Vicki about their experience at Dorinda's house, and in certain clips of the conversation, which Brandi released on social media, the star said, I called it Deadstone Manor. All we did was talk about death. There's like 3 ex-husbands who were dead. She already lost me. That is terrible. That's like something you joke about. Your husband cheated on you with Sheena. Do we joke about that? Your husband's now married to Leanne Rimes. Do we joke about that? You're going to disrespect her home and call it Deadstone Manor? She's already lost me. I'm already not Team Brandi on this. Dorinda didn't appreciate Brandi's comments, and she responded on Instagram, loss is a terrible, terrible experience, said the Real Housewives of New York alum. I guess they find it funny. She also tagged Taylor Armstrong, the official Taylor Armstrong, whose ex-husband committed suicide, and Miss Jill Zarin, whose husband recently died of cancer. I mean, honestly, though, this isn't funny. That's not even a funny Deadstone Manor, because there are women who have had husbands who have passed away. One committed suicide. One was the love of Jill Zarin's life, and he passed away. And then Dorinda's husband, who we've seen so obviously on the show, she was obsessed with him. They had an amazing marriage, and then you're going to make fun of that when somebody invites you in their home because you think cameras are there and that's cute. It's not cute. That's actually really gross, and kind of, this is really annoying to me, to be honest with you. I didn't know that I was going to get this kind of annoyed, let's call it, reading this. Brandi clapped back with her own response. Settle down, Dorinda. These are 2 different clips from the interview. No one is laughing about anyone's loss. One fan commented on the argument saying, when it comes to Dorinda, Brandi needs to clip. I know you guys remember that. I'm obsessed with that. The comment referred to a restaurant argument on Real Housewives of New York when Dorinda repeatedly screamed at Sonia Morgan, telling her to clip And over 4 years later, fans are still confused by Dorinda's comment. We don't know what it means. We still don't know what it means. But one thing that I do know is I'm excited for the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I really am. I just don't want to see disrespect. Like, if you want to disrespect, like when Brandi said to Lisa Rinna, you've had the same hairstyle for 20 years, sweetie. If that's like, so have I. So if you want to comment on that, fine. But when you're talking about someone's loved one who has unfortunately passed away that they have no control over, but they had such a deep connection with, it's not like you're talking about, especially with Dorinda, Taylor Armstrong and Russell, that was a very tumultuous situation. We saw her trying to get out of it. It was so heartbreaking to watch. And then knowing that he took his life, leaving a daughter behind, the whole thing broke all of our hearts. For Dorinda, her husband did not take his life. He unfortunately passed after a long medical battle. So if you're going to sit there and talk ish about that, no, you lost me. I don't think it's okay at all. If I were in Dorinda's place and I thought somebody was doing that to me, let me just be honest. I don't give a if cameras were in my face or not. You're not going to get a pretty side of me. If God forbid something happened to my best friend, Jason, if anything happened, and I would never wish it in the world, but somebody scoffed and laughed at me and said, oh, I feel like all you're doing is talking about your dead fiance. What? Excuse me? No. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't you wouldn't get away with shit. You would definitely not get away with saying that to me. It would just be above and beyond. Like I'm at this point working in overtime to take you out. That's where I would go with it. But I am curious to see what Dorinda and Brandi are talking about. I know that Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 is coming our way. And of course, just like you guys, I am just as excited. So I want to know what you guys think about this whole argument situation. And Dorinda blasting out Brandi Glanville. I was about to say Blandy Glanville. Okay. Instead, I think I said Brandi Granville. Whatever, it's Brandi Glanville. The point is, be happy you're on a Peacock show, because you already gave up information on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills show. You said that the production team got the milk why buy the milk when you can get the cow? You said that they completely used you, but you were the one who decided to do that. Tamra Judge, she took a completely different approach. She didn't put herself out there to film as a friend because she was like, no, I know my worth. So focus on that. Don't focus on people and their past loved ones and being a widow. It feels a little gross, and I'm not holding back from that. Now with that, guys, I want to hear your opinions. I don't want to just give you mine. So go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, also, guys, don't forget that we are going out of town to LA. We're going on Juicy Scoop, Heather McDonald's podcast on Tuesday, but also we're meeting up with a few of your favorite content creators and collaborators on Monday. We have another big announcement on Tuesday. All I can say is you're going to get to meet me in person. I'm going to get to meet all of you. I can't wait. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please smash the like button, comment below. Let me know what you feel. I am curious to pick your brain. And in the meantime, have a beautiful rest of your week. Happy Friday. Stay safe. Don't post your shit on social media and don't post it in real time, and pay somebody a compliment. We talked about it. I'll see you guys so very soon. Bye, guys.